Hello, hello, Shagathanon here. Welcome back to Star Ocean: The Divine Force, here on the 24th of December, 2022, local time 10:05. Song ending caught me a little off guard. I was just wrapping up. I just got my water, my can of water, and I was sitting down as it was ending. It's like, let's go. Let's try to get a smooth transition. Not quite as smooth as I wanted. Ah, beautiful. Got a little bit of ice forming in it. I love it. So with like bottles of water, or if I'm filling up like my refillable bottle or something, I like just a normal temp, like room temp or whatever. But when it comes to cans, I want that stuff cold. Very interesting. Alright, so what did we do last time? We broke the game again.
Further this way. Let's head along the southeastern side.
Yeah, I mentioned before how I thought it was interesting that Marielle was the one saying that, because it's like, you're not from here. I mean, it works, but I would figure someone that's from here would be saying that. So, last time we broke the game some more, which is awesome, I love it. I really considered if I would be able to grind up a bit and come in with a lot of money and break the game even more right now. But I did not do that preparation. So here we are. And what actually happened, basically Parapium was attacked and we helped thwart that attack. And then, oh nice. And then Polydurnia, according to the map there. This is on Vergnis, and yeah, this is Vergnis, right? Not Vergold, but Vergnis. But it's basically our home area. It's where we're from. It's under attack now by Scorpium as well, by the Centralists. And they want to get our drive. I forget what it's called, but we have some kind of a drive that they want to get. At least that's our assumption. I don't think we actually know 100% what they're doing, but that's our current working theory, is that they're after some of these drives that we have, and the Federation has long wanted it.
Reach the museum if we continue on south from here.
And I think we also know / have confirmed now that Federation was co-opted like 15 years ago by Scorpium. So that's cool. That's good to know. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so no movie here, it's just a fight. But I mean, there was a marker here, so I kind of assumed there might be something.
Wait, just stop. This isn't the time for it right now. Just save it for later, okay?
I missed the start of that dialogue.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
It was so quiet, I couldn't even really hear it. Alrighty. A bomb launcher? Oh my god, JC, a bomb! Get your Zone of the Enders looking ass out of here. I thought that was me. A level up is a level up though.
Target sighted.
Sage Bangle. Some Dumas points over here. We can go all the way back here. So we'll have to check the other side as well.
Already taken.
That's our way in.
But before we do that, we check for stuff over here. No, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, did I look at this? Nope. Alrighty, I think we're good. Let's go. Was it the Museum of Symbology? Yeah.
What manner of place is this?
It's a museum for showing off Vergnis's development over the past 300 years. And it's also the location where the Symbo drives were discovered. Those Symbo drives are the reason why we have advanced androids like Elena here.
So you mean the technology used to create Elena came from here?
That is generally correct. Symbo drives are compact, semi-permanent energy sources that run off converted energy from imaginary number space using energy generation principles that utilize symbology.
It could be like
These
what?
drives allowed for dramatic advancements in Vergold's android technology.
If this technology was behind your creation, I see why they're so eager to get their hands on it.
Midas, was that not a tad indiscreet?
Oof.
He speaks the truth. Anything that makes beings such as Elena possible would be highly sought after. Even integrations with organic life forms cannot support all the power needs of fused cybernetic parts.
For being so advanced, you certainly lack tact.
It is not surprising that a semi-permanent, highly efficient power source such as the Symbo drive would be perceived as potentially beneficial to Scorpium and sought after as a result.
Nature does not make leaps.
What is that?
One of the fundamental theories for evolution on Earth. The theory states that life evolves gradually, a single step at a time.
One would think the idea of proceeding step by step could apply to a great many things.
Yes, and when evolution takes a great leap forward due to some unusual mutation, it always ends up as a heavy burden for the individual or species in question.
The Centralists are a mutation.
I'm hypothesizing, but when I think about what may happen should these Centralists who are so unpredictable successfully seize this place, it fills me with dread.
They must be stopped. This greater change could impact the entire network enormously, irreparably.
I agree. However, standing here imagining things will not help us. What the enemy seeks lies below the museum. Let us go and see what we can learn from these invaders.
So I assumed a Symbo drive was for like a ship. And I was like, okay, what's so special about it? How does it differentiate from existing ones? But no. Not quite.
A bunch of shady characters are headed into Vergnis's cavern. If you're going after them, you better prepare yourself here.
Oops. How do I go left and right?
You have everything?
Oh, is that all he has?
A whole bunch of shady.
I guess it is. Because the bumpers aren't doing anything. I thought he had other stuff.
You have everything? Give me a shout if there's anything else you need. Thanks.
Target sighted.
Small organic life form. There it is.
Sweet!
Nablu. Whatever. Mushtametu. We don't need to sleep, but I'll check what meals you have.
Injured. Regardless, you can always lie down in our staff room in the back.
If any. Oh. Did we check this? I feel like we did. Yeah. Roly-poly beans here.
Sweet!
Celine, we have her already. Yeah, I thought this was one we've seen before. No good. Liking the music.
Target sighted.
Yeah, something is seeing us through the walls, which happens occasionally. I have to find out how to get over there. Might be this exclamation mark, I'm not sure.
Oh, it's a cave?
Yes, it is a cave. But the entrance is only part of the facility. All Vergnisians visit the museum when they are students. Right, Ray?
Yep, pretty much.
However, deep within lies the location where the Symbo Drive was discovered. It supports the industries of not just Vergnis, but all of Vergold.
Are drives normally found in natural caverns?
To put it more precisely, symbols were found upon the stone walls within the cavern. So, this is referred to as the location where the Symbo Drive was discovered. In that these symbols were what made its development possible. Vergold has kept a tight rein on these symbols, and never once shared them with outsiders.
Hence, the Central is coming here to learn this valuable secret. These symbols, mayhaps they were left behind by some ancient civilization or the like?
That is unknown. Vergold started space exploration 300 years ago. Before that point, Vergnis was an uninhabited satellite planet. We have yet to unravel the mystery of who created these symbols.
But would the Federation not be... no, perhaps not.
The Federation has yet to create an energy technology comparable to the Symbo Drive. While the Federation is more advanced than Vergold in other fields of technology, it's difficult to think they had anything to do with this.
Regardless, if this location is important to the history of Vergold, then we cannot let the Pan-Galactic Federation or Scorpium take it.
Yeah, I'm with you there. And I'm gonna need it to brush up on a few things I forgot.
Yo, that looks sick. They are different.
Target sighted.
Cool.
Won't be getting any further this way. There must be another path.
Sure, but we got a capacitor, a couple of them actually. Hello!
Yikes! I thought we were done for.
Is everyone quite all right?
By some miracle.
That seems to have given us the shortcut we were after. We should continue onward.
Sequence break.
Blocked yet again. It seems the roof of the cave has collapsed.
We've got to find a way to get down to the lower levels.
Why not just blast a hole straight to where we are headed? Surely you have the technology to allow for such.
Doing so inside these caves could cause them to collapse down around us.
I don't know, Elena. I kind of like the idea.
So it looks like we're gonna circle around to that spot at some point. What, can we interact with this? What's this? No, it's just a light. A future light! Water God Talisman.
Destroy.
Well, that's over with.
There would appear to be nothing else ahead. I suggest we try another path.
I suggest we open this treasure chest. Whoa! It's a big old beefy map.
Target sighted.
Is this?
Is something wrong, Nina?
No. Never mind. It's nothing.
Semiomancy? Is that like your version of symbology? Isn't that what Ray says at the beginning of the game? I kind of hate these. They slow the fight down so much. Because like no matter where you hit them, you're breaking body parts, and it's like, good job! Let's slow the fight down. So we came from there. Don't really have much else to do here. Dead end.
I don't think we'd make it very far down this way.
Damn, they've made it even further in than I thought. We better move.
Neutralized. Target sighted.
The ground looks ready to crumble under us here.
Perhaps we might break it purposely in order to move ahead.
I must admit, I'm not fond of the idea of crashing our way through one of Vergnis's historic relics.
Well, just pretend like we're excavating some new route or something.
You would say something like that, but so be it. This is an emergency after all.
No? There we go. What do we have up here? A dead end with a couple chests. All the level ups. Keep doing that. What is that? Physical stimulant or something? Sukudu Ray. I do kind of wish there was magic in this game. I mentioned that a long time ago. Because it said Spirit Aether, and I'm like, Aethers in a lot of games, they recover magic, right? But we don't have any magic in this game. It's just AP. And you recover that just very quickly. So you can cast the... I'm gonna call them spells, but you know, you can do your symbology, semiomancy, whatever you want to call it, over and over and over as long as you have the AP.
Perhaps we require more force.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit that, but sure. That wasn't the intention. This is the spot I was looking at before, yeah. I realized it just before they showed up on the map.
Target sighted.
So now that's no longer on my mind. What are we up to? 5, nice. Yoink.
Shall we blast through the ground at our feet yet again?
Doesn't seem like we have much choice.
Yeah, but first... An SP seed. Wait, what? Oh, it's not breakable. I mean, it is, but it's not. This one too, I imagine. Wait, what are we citing? Oh, it's that other thing, yeah. Physical stimulant or whatever.
These really do look familiar.
Yep.
What are you muttering about?
Oh, it's these I mean, these symbols.
Yep.
I feel like I've seen them before.
Is this gonna relate to the place we went in Nilbeth? Maybe? We did see a lot of interesting symbols on the walls there. Maybe that's what we're explicitly referring to, because she was with us, right?
Prepare yourselves for battle.
Hey, we got a surprise on them. That's not easy. And so you don't get anything for breaking their eyes, so it's not really exciting. A dead end. Oh, I really expected them to say it. It's like, bruh, don't you see the item?
Is the power of Vergold's symbol drives really that incredible?
You can tell just by looking at Elena. There are no androids as advanced as her in the entire Federation. And it's not just android tech. Their Symbo drives are the reason that the Vergoldian interstellar military is capable of fending off a Federation fleet.
Hey, we don't have any choice now due to current circumstances, but you need to forget everything you see here.
I can't make any promises.
Cut me some slack, officer. You too, Nina. I know your Semiomancer blood must be thrilled by all this stuff, but behave.
I can't make any promises.
Oh, man.
What do we have here? Resurrection elixir.
Enemies up ahead.
7. So just keep going this way.
Oh my. Poor little Duma.
Does not appear well. Is something wrong? Hex gems. Duma is unable to use its powers within the curse's reach. The curse will dissipate if you find and destroy the gem.
Does not appear well. Is something wrong?
But we can go here and do it. Haha! All I wanted was the surprise attack. That's a weird mechanic, isn't it?
Target sighted.
For us to crash through.
Your Highness, please. Such a suggestion is unbecoming of you.
But we must
What a
find way
weirdo.
through nonetheless. Is that not so, Ray?
Yeah, but let's not go full Destructo mode on the place, okay?
Damn it.
Interesting.
I cannot say. I am a layman in this area. I am not well versed in symbols.
Huh? Don't you share that kind of knowledge with others using your net or whatever?
We are here to prevent the Centralist incursion. Duma voiced similar concerns, but what good would it do if we repelled the Centralists, only to have others make similar advances? That is why I have no intention of sharing information on this place with the network.
Oh, I see. Hey, wait. But then, what about Duma?
Alright, so they both... Okay, we're gonna go left first.
Target sighted.
When I walked back like that, it's not because I was lost, it's because I was trying to figure out where... I was just trying to kind of orient myself in the direction we came in from, so it's easier to see on the map.
Our current coordinates place us in the vicinity of the symbol drive.
You sure got here faster than planned. Come on, not far to go now. What's so tough now?
The enemy is before us.
I hear ya.
You hear that? It's like something stomping. It's inside of you? I see the other one over there, but it looked like it was inside. Oh, there are two. I was like, did he spawn on top of it? Yeah, this was annoying because it's making me do all the backtracking. I don't necessarily dislike backtracking per se. It's that I want to explore the map in a very systematic way, which you would have noticed if you've been watching. And I can't really do that when it's like, you can't use Duma. So we're back in the room where I reoriented earlier.
Well, that's over with.
This is what I was coming back for first. More capacitors. A laser scope. What? So this all loops around. So I could have just followed through there. I didn't realize that. And that would have led me back quicker, but it's not a big deal either way. Wait a minute.
Precisely the reaction You'll find there's no... You'll find there's...
Well, damn.
I dare you to find fault with that.
Sweet!
Thought it was worth trying. Sick. I like it. Now, what time is it? So the last save was on the 20th of, well, the last one we have there was on the 20th of November. We are on the, what is it? The 24th of December now. And the time is 10:35. This looks like the sorcery globe.
Why, this is...
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
How could this be? Why is this here?
Is there something wrong?
It looks just like it. Just like in the ancient coil in Nilbeth, where we excavated the Levitas ore.
Now that you mention it...
Detecting incoming attack. Initiate emergency measures.
What? Door.
Hello.
Do you not find it simply wondrous, Leticia, my child? Each time I experience the vastness of the Scorpium network, I am reminded of how small I once was.
The Centralists are not the entirety of Scorpium.
We soon will be, and so His Excellency, our Sovereign, seeks the Simba Drive. See for yourselves.
Boldor, are these the ones who oppose our centralist cause?
Indeed they are, Your Excellency.
Admiral Remington.
A familiar face, one of Bennett's, and a descendant of the Kennys.
What drives you to do this? You violated Federation regulations, used military assets for personal purposes, and furthermore, concealed the existence of Scorpium itself and the situation at Fear. You will face retribution for your actions under Federation law!
We do this for the Pangalactic Federation, for universal peace and prosperity. Surely a Kenny would understand.
Don't be ridiculous!
Ronix J. Kenny once interacted with the people of Planet Rook, set foot on the forbidden planet Styx, and led us to victory in our conflict with the planet Vergnis. Claude C. Kenny violated your precious pact,
Yes.
planting the seeds of the planet Expel joining the Federation. As a result, our studies of symbometrics expanded greatly.
Yes, but...
It was much the same when your ancestor, Captain Emerson, found gravitic engine technology. History has proven that the law must be broken at times to move worlds forward. And at this moment, that role falls upon my shoulders. What authority does a Kenny have to try and stop me?
I'm...
Don't listen to this ass, Mariel. He's just trying to manipulate you.
Oh, really?
The reason for Mariel's ancestors breaking the rules was because following them would have led to the deaths of lots of innocent people. Don't lump them in with a dumbass trying to steal other people's stuff for his own selfish gain.
A Vergoldian defending the crimes of the most esteemed family in the Federation. Now this is rich.
Those crimes were defined by the Federation on its own terms. Your rules don't mean shit to those of us on the outside.
Ray, I'm okay now. Thank you. What you say is true. My family's track record as soldiers of the Federation was perhaps never the most praiseworthy. And my distaste for my family's legacy is precisely why I swore to myself that I would uphold Federation law to the letter during my career. But I will not abide by words from you. Childish logic. Excusing your own actions because someone else did it? Have you no shame?
A Kenny through and through.
Your Excellency, it would appear reaching a consensus with these fools through discourse in the physical realm is futile. What shall we do?
They serve no purpose in the expansion of the Federation or the evolution of the Scorpium. Any who would keep the Symbo Drive from us are undeserving of mercy.
Boldor, just what do you think you are doing? Did you come all this way simply to be used by this petty man?
Is that not as it should be, Leticia, my child? You wish to stop me, yes? Then is it not to your benefit that your foe be small and weak? My actions are all for the benefit of Scorpium and the Centralists. Fight me!
Now that's interesting. So she tried to get under his skin a little bit there, and he's like, "Nah, it's cool, it's all good." And it seems like, I guess his response was kind of the valid reason for it to to be fine. Basically, like, I do this for the Centralists as a whole, not just for me, which is interesting. I kind of thought he was after, you know, being the supreme leader, essentially. A lot of interesting stuff there. I like how they mentioned Ronix and Claude. You know, I've obviously talked a lot about Claude throughout this game, given that Star Ocean 2 is the one I've played the most of. I've seen some of the first game, and there's definitely a big tie between those two, given that Claude is his son. And like I said, I played a decent amount of the third game. I played all the fourth, and I played a little bit of the fifth. But where was I going with that? I like how they mentioned that, and I would say in Claude's case, you could question his, not motives, but you could question his logic? That's not the right word. You could question his actions that led him to the point where he was interacting with the people of Expel. And what I mean by that is at the beginning of the game, he's on this planet Millicenia or something like that. I know that's not the name. I know mitochondria is not the name, but I used to always call it mitochondria when I was a kid. Just, I like the word mitochondria, and it was similar enough. It was just kind of a little mental joke or something. I think it was called actually Millicenia, and there's this globe thing there, this big spherical thing there, and he goes up and everyone's like, oh, we gotta analyze it, we gotta make sure it's safe and all that. He's like, nah, dude, come on, you guys are taking too long. How are we ever gonna figure anything out if we just sit here staring at it all day? And he walks up to it and it transports him to Expel. And that's a thing where he did not intentionally go to Expel, right? He did not intentionally do that. And then the first thing he sees there is Rena being attacked by this ape thing, and he uses his phase gun on it, and she thinks it's this legendary sword of light and everything. But I find it interesting because he didn't really intentionally say, I'm going to go to an underdeveloped planet and interact with these people. He got himself thrown into that situation. But again, you could question, like, well, was it smart what he did that brought him there in the first place? We're gonna try and let them talk, as usual, see what happens. This music's not bad.
Be told, it has not been long since the Scorpium Network approved the Centralist Sovereign. Thus, I would like to ask that you all join me in celebrating my coronation.
How low you have fallen, Boldor. Your son Gerard would be saddened to see it.
Great. One who is not of Scorpium will understand. This is my path, and I have no misgivings.
As a knight, I have but one succor to offer you. I shall release you from this madness.
What if he dies here? That could be interesting. Alright. Dark matter. We sold it.
Impressive. It would seem my efforts were not sufficient.
It appears my confidence in him was misplaced. Differences in individual performance are hard to predict.
That is how you would speak of one who pledged loyalty and would die for you?
You are a most contemptible wretch indeed.
You still say such things after all that you've seen. There is no concept of loyalty within Scorpium. We are a group within the greater Scorpium network, with myself occupying the top position of Sovereign. Nothing more or less.
Incompatible. The term sovereign is entirely incompatible with the Scorpium we understand.
Had things been different, you would have been my father-in-law. It is unfortunate that this is how your life ended.
Oh, is he still breathing?
But
Looked like it.
I will avenge you.
This is evolution. The greatest evolution in the cosmos. The everlasting prosperity of the Pan-Galactic Federation begins now under my rule.
We will never let that happen! Remington Kurtzman. Your misguided ambitions end here and now.
Dialogue.
Suits you, you know. Really
He has a shield. Oh, he has VA.
Vergold will soon become a member of the Centralist cause. The day when you will come to understand the glory of my appearance is not far.
This dude's kind of sick.
Never permit that to happen.
You'll have to do more
Dude, Dragon Ball Z punches. Yeah, I was gonna say, is this a unwinnable fight? Basically, it is. Or it's because he's shielded by his Duma right now, because he is taking slow damage. Yeah, a boss is actually hurting us. Yeah, there are a handful of fights like this in other Star Ocean games. I know Star Ocean 2, of course. What's his name? Shin. See, when his VA runs out, what's gonna happen? Is he gonna become weak? I saw the blue bar, I was like, what is this?
stand beside a Vergoldian. Join with the Centralists. Help us improve the galaxy.
Even if the net...
Damn it. I want to hear that.
I am Sovereign, the Sovereign of Scorpium, destined to unite the galaxy. My morals, my beliefs. No!
Oh my.
Impossible! What will become of the Federation, of Scorpium's evolution, without me?
Both the Federation and Scorpium are gonna be much better off with you out of the picture.
Damn it all! I only integrated to build a utopia! A union between Scorpium and the Federation! Boldar!
Holdor! He lives yet! Nina! Maester Midas!
The way he is, I don't think...
Even if possible, his Scorpion body can't be repaired here. There's nothing we can do.
But...
Summon the fleet to Vergnis! This is far from over!
Yo, what if they both fuse?
I must lead Scorpium and the Federation!
Nope. Boldor takes over.
Unfortunately, it appears that your time is at an end. Your Excellency.
It was a ploy. Everyone just watches this.
Believe a fool such as you would be appointed sovereign. You have been nothing more than a stepping stone to prepare the network for the true sovereign. That is the consensus of our network.
Boldor! What did you just...
Felling me or Remington will not halt Scorpium.
Oh, we're definitely gonna stop your invasion of Vergold.
We'll speak to those Scorpium that have faculty of speech and enforce Federation regulations. This kind of Scorpium lawlessness will not be allowed in the galaxy any longer.
If the conceptual, sovereign individual vanishes, in time, Scorpium will be restored to our correct state.
Correct. Correct. You understand nothing. Neither you nor Remington know what is true, what is correct in this life.
Yeah, so he's gonna be... Oh, did he just transfer his consciousness?
Truly dead this time.
We can confirm that the individual named Bulldor is deceased.
Remington's biological activity has also ceased. I would assess that we have stopped the Centralist insurrection for the time being.
Small comfort after everything. It could not have been your wish to fall so far from home. Bulldor, all this suffering, to what end?
His textures on the... It was multiple people. Leticia was bad. Where the curtain rises and falls achievement unlocked.
The invaders just gave themselves up at Fleet headquarters. I don't know. It's all a little too suspicious if you ask me.
The textures were
Might have
flickery.
expected as much from Scorpium.
That's what I was
From how
referring
I see
to.
it, with their sovereign gone, their network is probably reverted back to putting everyone on an equal level again.
Is that how they work? Yeah, I have my doubts about the surrender, that's for damn sure.
Do not assume the deeds of Remington's faction representative of Scorpium as a whole. But I, too, must acknowledge the faults and dangers within the Scorpium quest for further and further integration. The risks must not be overlooked.
I'd say the Pan-Galactic Federation is more to blame for these Centralists.
Do tell.
Coaxing in brand new members with all this talk of peace and the advance of civilization? That, sound familiar? At least Scorpium keep a certain amount of equality among themselves. But the more the Federation grows, the more the upper brass consolidate their power. This whole ordeal with Remington and the Centralists was just the worst parts of both brought together.
I'll admit, I
The
find
animation.
it hard to refute that. The Federation has no choice now but to take a good long look in the mirror and figure out how to piece itself back together.
What's going to happen to all the officers who turn themselves in?
They could very well claim they had no choice but to comply with Remington's orders after integrating with Scorpium, which might actually grant them immunity from Vergaldian law.
I don't expect the local system government's got a damn idea what the Scorpium even are. Gonna have a hell of a time trying to talk peace.
I'm quite aware. I expect to be made responsible for bringing an end to the situation. Which is why your son's data is so crucial. I'm hoping I can count on your assistance. The future of both Vergald and the Federation depend on it.
Just be sure there's something in this for me, huh? I got a business to run, you know?
Duly noted.
Captain Raymond, thank you once again. Your efforts have allowed the Federation a chance to correct its course.
None of what we've done was for the Federation's sake.
Well, be that as it may, the Federation skirted a full and devastating collapse thanks to your efforts.
Lieutenant Marielle, I have looked at the Scorpium data you provided. I was surprised by your confrontation with the Virian soldiers who crash-landed on the planet.
Luke is breathing heavy.
Astor 4 is an underdeveloped planet, is it not?
Yes, sir. About that.
You were doing what you thought was right, correct? Upholding what were once core values of the Federation, lost under Remington's lead.
Yes, sir. But I believe that it should not excuse me from Federation law, though. I knowingly violated the UP-3. For that, and for the illegal seizure of the merchant vessel Akizuki, I should be brought to trial.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Wait!
Those of us in positions of power can never let the ends justify the means, regardless of the outcome.
But still...
That said, the Federation's in no shape to court-martial you right now. I'll take full responsibility for your deeds until a more appropriate time presents itself. You stay here with your friends. All things considered, Lieutenant Mariel, I think you made the best calls you could. Your actions don't tarnish your family name. Far from it. Making as much known should serve you well when the time comes to face the jury.
Admiral.
Don't you leave us now, you hear? The Federation is in bad enough shape as it is. We don't need to lose another talent like yourself.
Sir.
And I expect there'll be talk of making Aster 4 a Federation protectorate in the near future. You should expect to have some eyes on you as a member of the planet's royal line.
What is this protectorate of which you speak?
I can explain it all to you later. I'll also discuss whether the Federation even retains the capabilities to do so.
So, what will the rest of you do next?
Well, the Centralists have been busted up. My homeworld's safe and sound again, and Buldor's gone.
Nope.
Right. Yes.
Nope.
And with the whole of it now behind us...
Seems like our journey's at its end. Time for our princess to make her triumphant return.
No, this is weird. I want to talk about it. Okay.
Been a while since we've heard anything from Welch. Wonder what happened with that other ring she was after. Ah, I hate it when she hounds us, but I hate the silent treatment too. Might as well swing by Delric sometime.
Wouldn't it be funny if she contacted us right now? I don't know how that would work. But, given the distance issue here. So it's weird because they're presenting this as if everything is all done, but we know it's not, right? Everything, they basically just like wrapped up everything, put a bow on it, and was like, cool, you beat the game, right? All the bad stuff is good now. They all turned themselves in. You know, we can't court-martial you right now. We gotta figure out the Federation and stuff, but like, we're all good. Everything's good, right? You stopped it. But they did say a couple times, for now. Now, that's important. The other thing is, Buldor made a comment where he's like, you know, even if I die, this isn't the end, right? I don't remember the way he phrased it, but he said something interesting there, and then he beamed up some blue thing. I thought he was gonna get warped off of the planet and you know, treated or something, but no, he just disappeared. But was it his consciousness? Because it happened right as he did that. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Buldor in another body at some point as like the real last boss or something. Because it seemed like, I don't know if he was actually loyal to the Centralists as a collective, or if he did want to be the sovereign. But it seemed like, you're a loser, like, I'm gonna be the sovereign, it seemed like, and then he's just like, rip, I'm out. So, I don't think we're done. I don't think anyone would really think we're done. I would be shocked if the game was like, alright, we get credits now.
Signs indicate there are more Centralists at work out there, so stay on guard.
And see, we're straight up
Safe
told.
journeys.
More Centralists.
Vergold's assistance will be of the utmost importance in resolving this matter. If you can do anything to facilitate that, it'd be much appreciated.
Alrighty. Let's go. We can't go to Welch right now.
We should head back to the Alden.
I hate when they do that, when they start talking right before. We got a lot of people to talk to.
I recently started playing that hot new
Ha!
game in Soa. How about practicing together?
Why would it be here? What's up, Meteor Maniac? Thank you. Appreciate that. How you doing? How have you been?
Give up right now.
Let's see. Put a soldier out. Oh, this is so weird with the tiny board.
Not bad.
It's been so long since I've seen one of these tiny boards.
Not bad.
All right, let's do it. Let's win this.
Not bad.
I need another well, I need 2 soldiers. We're not gonna get that. I'm gonna win too quickly. I'm too good.
Not bad.
Oh, you nerd. Why did you do that? Give me another soldier. It'd be awesome. Nope, no soldier. But we got a hero. I need a hero.
Time to put you out of your misery. Man, I'm good.
What a nerd.
Thanks for the game. I'm not good enough to challenge anyone else on Vergnis. How do you warp your pieces, by the way?
Warp my piece? What the hell are you talking about, lady? Alright, there's actually, like, not very many people to talk to. But we have party members all out here, it looks like. Let's talk to our party members.
I'm fine now. I can say for certain that nothing my family has done in any way compares to Remington's misdeeds.
I mean, sure, but doesn't seem like a great philosophy. Well, it's not as bad as them.
Sadly, deciphering the coils with Provenien's cavern is beyond my meager knowledge.
That just seems like an odd approach. And I mean, I don't even think what the Kenneys have done was all that bad, but if you're complete everything by the books, then sure. What's up, JJ?
With the destruction of Sovereign, finally, peace should gradually settle over the network.
No, you're wrong. It's not gonna happen.
I may not understand all of what I saw here, but I wish I had more of a chance to really look things over.
So I saw one dot way over here that we'll be able to talk to. Probably a SOA. Whoop their ass too.
I will burn the image of the city where you were raised into my mind, so that I shan't ever forget it, even in my autumn years.
Yeah, this must be quite the sight. What are you doing, bro?
What am I doing? Why,
Yeah.
I'm committing everything here to memory so I can share with Melthea and Marcus.
Ray, recently I feel as if I am being watched at all times. As if I am being followed.
What? Is everything all right?
Yes, the culprit does not appear to have ill intentions, but I believe they watch us this very
What if it's
moment.
Chisato?
Right now? Hey, you there! Yeah, Sneaky Pete! Come on, stop hiding and show yourself!
What? I am no
Wait.
stalker.
Well, then, what are you doing sneaking around spying on Elena?
Oh, satisfying my intellectual curiosity.
Oh. Oh,
Every
yeah?
step she takes, every move she makes, it's all foreign to me.
One way to
After
put it.
coming to where androids are created, my interest is boundless.
Oh, yeah?
You know, I hear a lot about what you want, but not a lot of empathy. You're bothering Elena, buddy.
I'm gonna tell Malkia on you.
And I'm gonna go tell Malkia about it.
What? Why are you bringing up Malkia?
Because you are whipped, dude.
Why do you think?
All right, fine. I'll never do it again. Blast.
Excellent. The situation is resolved.
But really, is it though?
Well, you know what we have to do? So that's why he was really in the bushes. How odd. How odd indeed, yes? I find myself to be quite tired right now. Last night after my Caves of Cut stream, I had some food and then I started playing Dwarf Fortress because what else would I... Dwarf Fortress exists, why would I not play it? Oh, she's right here.
Sadly, deciphering the...
Alright, I didn't know if we'd get anything or not. I could not resist the call of Dwarf Fortress, and I played it a little bit too late. I kept watching the clock and I was like, I should stop now. I should stop now. I should stop now. And then I woke up a little bit too early. So I didn't even get as much sleep as I would have gotten had I made it to my alarm. I woke up and I was just awake.
I've been waiting on someone forever, but she just won't show up. Think you could help me pass the time?
I'm not giving you a hand job. Oh, okay.
You might as well give up right now.
No assassins yet. They'll put us a hero out here.
Not bad. Not bad.
Are you gonna protect your piece, or are you gonna try and get a capture?
Not bad.
If you play on the right of that one I just put down, that'd be a good move. Nope. Oh, you are going for that capture pretty hard, though. But I will block it right now. Actually, if I do that, that's too dangerous. We could do this to block it.
Not bad.
And where am I gonna put this soldier? They're getting close to trying to do a capture.
Not bad.
If you give me a soldier, that's not a soldier. Can't quite capture it. You're close to being able to, but you can't quite capture it. At least I don't see a way.
Not bad.
Dude, they keep draining my fucking magic.
Not bad.
Alright, well, we win now, I think. Put down the big old beefy boy here.
Time to put you out of your misery. Man, I'm good.
She has a bad habit of mixing.
Claude.
Did she think you were someone else too? I wonder how long it'll take her to find me.
Did we have Claude before? Because I would love to put him in if I can, if he's good. That's not Claude. Who is that? Luther. He would be under hero, maybe. Thinking or commander. Who are you? I think I know who you are. Yeah, he's good. We're gonna remove edge. There we go, Claude Kenny up in here. Target sighted. What do we have? Let's see, another dot there and a couple up there.
The people of Vergnis are really good at selling. Probably because they can challenge anyone to a ranked match anytime the other communicators.
Did you know that you're wearing half pants and half shorts? Actually, like, one of your pants legs is really high, though. You're flooding really bad.
Let's do this thing.
We have assassins out. I will bait an assassin.
Not bad. Not bad.
You're baiting my assassin, that's for sure. You bitch. I need to do that to her before she makes all my stuff weak. But I'm not getting any of my magic dudes out. You did? Oh my god, it's so terrible.
Not bad.
There we go, we got a magic dude. Is it Bacchus? Yeah, it is Bacchus. I think we have him. At least it looks like Bacchus.
Not bad. Not bad.
God, this is terrible.
Not bad.
Why do they have so many of those magic drainers?
Not bad.
You wasted your assassin? What? Alright, well, I think I've pretty much got this on lock now.
Not bad.
It'd be pretty hard to lose this.
Time to put you out of your
There we
misery.
go.
Man, I'm good.
I wonder if Raoul's gonna be up here. Raoul was Ray's father. Crow.
You must be one of the top-ranked players.
I think Crow was Edge's brother. It took a moment. I was like, that name sounds familiar. And as I was speaking, I figured out he has like red or something. Yeah, there he is. See? I don't think we have room for him. Yeah, we don't.
Look up at the sky. See that twinkling light? That's my shining star of victory.
Didn't mean to skip that, but I hit one of the buttons on the back of the controller. The paddles or whatever they call them.
Right now.
No assassins sighted, so we're gonna risk it and get an early hero.
Not bad.
Get some magic out there. So I can go for an early draw.
Not bad.
Wait, did they hurt my magic? Oh, they did. Son of a bitch. And they have two more of them. God, I hate these kind of dudes. I should have drawn when I had the chance.
Not bad.
Six attack. Dude, are you serious? Why?
Not bad.
He's out of them for now. He's got soldiers, which are going to be dangerous.
Not bad. Not bad.
He's got a lot of soldiers. Very dangerous.
Not bad.
Let's get my next soldier out. Yeah, whatever. Oh, we're about to win anyway. Give me another soldier. Let me do it. Nope. Well, in that case...
Time to put you out of your misery.
His next turn would have actually been a capture. Well, if that move didn't win, I would have blocked it if I wasn't going to win.
Come to think of it, that's
Ashley.
just for gold.
Ashley.
No wonder victory.
Don't know who you are. We saw Jean earlier. I couldn't remember if we had her or not. We did not. We picked her up in the dungeon, I think. Let's see. Oh, that's him. You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of one of the wise men. But I think they like renamed him in the second Departure re-release. What's up, dude?
Despite all Dad's grandstanding, it doesn't look like any of our people were hurt. That's one thing to be thankful for.
Can we jump on this? Look how tall it is. Bro, we practically can. Dude, we can. What? It's like so much taller than him and he could jump onto it. Not always, but we did it more than once. Dude, that's just nuts.
What am I doing? Why, I'm committed.
Yes, the other dialogue wasn't special when he said that. It wasn't because he was snooping. That's just his normal dialogue.
Raymond, is this your home? I dare say it rivals a castle in size. Just how influential is your family?
I was able to see my parents. Thank you so much for helping keep Vergold safe.
First you were shipwrecked, and now you come running home with a gaggle of guests. Once you've seen your friends home, get your butt back here and help sort out this mess.
Nope. We're gonna have to fight the Centralists some more. We're not done.
Calling the Aldous. Requesting transfer.
No, there was another person to talk to. Why? I was so far from... God damn it. It's fine.
Better head for the bridge first.
Maybe we should take our time here. I detect that the others are somewhat reluctant to bid farewell to the greater galaxy.
Yeah, they're saying it like we're about to part ways with everyone.
Procure a few items from a damaged storehouse.
And I just don't buy that. That'd be too easy.
Thanks.
We managed to procure a few. Might as well make the best of what we have left. And what state the other storehouses might be in.
Why is she so quiet? Alright, now do it.
Calling the Aldous. Requesting transfer.
Can't skip that?
Roger that.
It would have been faster to just warp.
Better head for the bridge first.
Fast travel. The bridge, okay. Oh man, I clicked the wrong thing. Nothing new there.
I gotta head to the bridge to give out orders.
Hey, after I messed around with the Scorpium parts, I came up with an awesome new recipe. Consider it thanks for helping me out.
Electromagnetic bomb recipe.
Hey, guess what?
Hey, what are you giving a test run?
Thanks.
Hey, guess what?
Oh.
We've got some new items in. How about giving them a test run?
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
I just bought the exact amount of capacitors I needed.
Deliveries any day.
That's amazing.
Thanks for stopping by. Make sure to come back.
Thanks.
Wait, what?
Hey, guess what? We've got some new.
Oh. Wait, you sell capacitors. Just bought her a weapon and there's already a better one sitting here. How odd.
Thanks for stopping by.
The way she's lit up there makes me think that we could still deliver something. Huh. He's like, that hurt. And then the other one's like, ow. Just be bumping and grinding into people. Who are you?
Oh, you're a fan of Asoa too?
I don't know if we fought you or not. I don't feel like it. I like Asoa, but I don't feel like doing it right now. Because we played a few people on board.
So, I guess we're setting a course back for Aster 4 then, that right?
Yep.
If you would.
By the way, you should know that Vergoldian Interstellar sent out a warning. Some of Remington's fleet haven't surrendered to Admiral Maverick yet. They report some scattered pockets of resistance.
So a straight course for Aster is out.
Yeah, might be smarter to take the scenic route this time. You know the drill. Better to be safe than sorry.
Right. So we'll steer clear of the usual routes and see if we can find some safer detours then.
A most prudent choice. It would do us no harm to linger longer among the stars, yes?
Pull us out of orbit at a quarter thrust and set course for Aster. Last leg of our journey. Let's make it a good one.
Copy that, Captain. Exiting orbital trajectory at a quarter thrust.
It's too easy.
T-minus 30 to Aster 4.
Hours, minutes, years.
Unusual on our path. Seems like this might be easy sailing for a change. Hey, bro. If you got anything to get off your chest, now's your chance. We don't have much time left.
Yeah, you're probably right.
We'll be arriving at Aster 4 shortly. I guess this time it's goodbye for real, huh?
What if Baldur is back there?
The Lawrence family is still on the job. Here's to smooth sailing, right up to the end.
What was he saying about the bridge? Because it was when I started jumping around. I was wondering if he was like, this is a bridge, stop clowning around like an idiot. Y'all talking, or is this just... Wait. We don't get to talk, okay. Maybe
I have
later.
Something to ask you.
Yes?
Could the Fulga be made to sail the starry ocean above?
Nah, not likely.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have the thrust to pull out of the planet's gravity well. And, I mean, it's got an open deck, you know?
And a crew manning an open deck is unwise?
That'd be a hard yes. There's no air up there for them.
You mean the air we breathe?
Oh, right. I probably never explained the whole vacuum of space thing, huh?
Say no more. Your point is made.
That
We
camera.
lack the understanding to match what is common sense to you. An awareness of that fact alone will suffice. I thought myself accomplished in my research. Alas, even I am bested. It shall be much time yet until we may hail our companions across the stars.
Well, here's to hoping I can last the wait.
That's actually really good, though. That was a good scene because she was very accepting of the truth that I like the way she said it. What's common sense to us, they don't have any of that knowledge yet.
The gulf between your knowledge and mine yawns as wide as that separating the heavens and earth. But I can only try and bridge this distance one step at a time.
She didn't like complain about it per se. She's just like, all right, I understand.
Hey, what's with the long face all of a sudden?
Contemplating of our return. The Centralists are no more, and Boldor may have fallen, but that leaves not all well.
True.
We know not how Boldor's absence will be taken. Once it becomes known he will not return. There is much yet to consider.
You know, I'm glad you didn't go changing on us, even with all that's happened.
Changed I have.
Is that right?
Can't go to space without changing.
I've made many friends and braved many obstacles.
That too.
And seen countless worlds, far, far beyond my own.
Well, you could count them on like one hand, but okay.
I think Osirius and Vale are in good hands with you around.
I could ask for no more.
There are so many planets. So many different people. We all have a home.
Why am I listening to that? We've heard that many times.
Should I even ask?
I'm musing over the Scorpium.
Musing?
I've come across a wealth of experiences I'd never dreamed of since taking to the stars. There is much I wish to convey to Malthea and Marcus upon our return. But my voluminous words will never truly convey to them the smell in the air aboard this vessel, nor the texture and tastes of our journey. I can't explain the sensation of my weight on the surface of strange planets for the first time.
I guess not, huh?
We humans are social creatures. At our root, we live through and thanks to our connections with others.
Also, you fulfilled your...
That set me thinking. The Scorpium seek to guide evolution, and they share their society's wisdom with all who join them. Perhaps they forge the path that all humanoids must one day inevitably tread.
Maybe so, but I think it's a path we need to tread slowly, questioning every step along the way.
I needn't be reminded, but the matter itself is now known to me. It has taken root and will occupy my mind for the rest of my days. And what wonderful days they will be.
You are a real complicated dude sometimes. You know that?
If I wasn't, then I would no longer be me, correct?
Yep, I'll leave you to your business.
You fulfilled your non-obligation promise thing where Midas... There's that weird look Elena gave. It looked like she twisted her head in a weird way. Midas was like, you need to take me to your home planet or something, right? I want to see it. And he's like, we'll see about that. Maybe not. But it ended up happening after all, didn't it? Well, kind of. I guess Vergnis... Is that where they live, or are they from Vergold itself? I don't even know. Who's in here?
Whoa, now, Space Cadet. You seem out of it.
Well, these past few days have been one thing after another, and it all just happened so fast. And now going back home, it feels like it was a dream.
Yeah, I feel that. It's really hard to believe it's all coming to an end, huh?
When we first took off, I thought, if I studied hard enough and traveled among the stars like Elena, I can become just like her. But our worlds are just so... well, they're worlds apart. I'm just sad, I guess. I've realized how little I know and how much I've yet to learn.
You are really something, Nina.
Why?
I feel like whether or not Aster 4 makes it as a developed spacefaring world depends a lot on just that sort of mentality.
What do you mean?
Only what I said. Nothing more, nothing less. Future wise lady.
Hey! I was being serious here!
Alrighty. What's going on, Tusk? Good to see you. How are you doing today?
I intend to follow Marielle's lead. Not because of her distinguished lineage, but because I share her sense of what's right.
We got two people in here. What y'all doing?
We've actually cut the head off the snake, so to speak. All that's left is to keep calm and accept whatever judgment the Federation throws my way.
Sounds like I've got a court-martial waiting for me when I get home. So be it. I wouldn't trade anything for my experiences on this journey.
I didn't mean to shove him. I have these weird compulsions of how I need to like move analog sticks and stuff. Very hard to explain. I'll talk to her on the way back because I'm talking now. These weird like compulsions where it's like I need to move both sticks in like opposing directions 4 times in each direction or whatever. And I'll oftentimes I do that during the dialogue, and then sometimes it happens like it's still going on as the dialogue ends because I'm like, no, I gotta do the last couple. Talk to Marielle on the way back, though.
Sorry for the major detour.
That is no issue. Scorpium stands to merit from any observation of the universe's many civilizations.
Observing is fine and all, but don't you go turning into the next sovereign. You hear me?
Yeah, this isn't Mass Effect.
The possibility had not crossed my mind. Though, now it has.
Joke.
Not funny, man.
My apologies, but there is no cause for concern. When I myself was integrated, and when my home planet came in contact with the Scorpium, I encountered numerous, varied, and conflicting opinions. These experiences taught me to always remain aware, both of who I am as my singular self, and how others may perceive me.
And those experiences are all shared on the network, so all is good, yeah?
Correct. A very astute observation.
I mean, we've been at this for a while now.
You will make a fine addition to the Scorpium, Captain Raymond.
A lifetime away from now, maybe. These chats are enough for me.
Alright, Mario, and then maybe we can talk to Elena and Leticia.
Okay, can you be straight with me on something?
What's this now?
Admiral Maverick gave his spiel and all, but what's the Fed really got planned for Aster 4?
Well,
all, under regular circumstances, a planet such as Aster 4 would be flagged as a protectorate the moment a figure of importance, like Leticia, makes contact with a high-ranking Federation officer.
And with ours?
Ray, what do you think would be best?
Currently? The feds can't tell anyone else what to do.
Right. Especially now, since Aster 4 has made official contact with planet Vergold, too. Should the Federation try to muscle in and force anything here, it would only aggravate whatever fragile relation they have with Vergold now. So, for that reason and more, it's on hold.
On hold?
Yes, just floating in the air. Between us and Leticia, I think we can force the Federation to cool down its urges for a while.
True enough.
Alright, so the only ones left are Leticia and Elena on the common area. Okay. Oh, we didn't even have to talk. It just started. That's how you know it's important.
Seems our time together draws to an end.
All journeys reach an end. Doesn't mean it's the end, though. Right?
Indeed. I can assure you, we don't want to lose contact with any of you after today. Speaking of the future, though, what exactly do you plan to do now, Duma? You were meant to assess the people of Vergold for Scorpium compatibility, yes?
I am contemplating the endeavor to normalize Scorpium integration.
Normalize Scorpium integration? Should I take that to mean moving away from invasive assimilation to focus on what were your prior methods then?
You are correct, though we expect that alone will be insufficient. Contact with the Pan-Galactic Federation served as a catalyst in the Scorpium schism. However, it is now obviously apparent that Scorpium ideology has always been susceptible to such dangers.
It was always at risk of taking a more aggressive route, then?
Indisputable. Armed with that information, we must learn from our failures and seek out new methods by which to further our evolution. This perspective should be shared with the network.
Sounds a lot better than the Centralists, that's for sure. But how's one little probe supposed to influence the whole network?
Astute observation. I am but an investigative life form, unable to intervene in non-mission critical duties.
Yet, little Duma, you did just that by aiding us on our journey, did you not?
It was your actions that prompted me to do so.
What actions?
Your efforts to rescue the android Elena from the crash site at Galka Shrine triggered my protocols. Had you acted differently, my investigation directive would have persisted. Communication between us would have remained at minimum levels. In past surveys of worlds co-inhabited by organic and non-organic life forms, use of non-organics as tools by organic life forms has been quite typical. However, you treat Elena's life as equal to your own, sparing no thought to her nature. In your interactions, I detected new possibilities for future coexistence. My aid was offered in an effort to further investigate future options suggested by your actions. Additionally, influenced by the interactions they witnessed between Raymond and Elena, Leticia and the people of Aster 4 naturally accepted the android as an equal being, working alongside Elena as they would any other fellow humanoid. This is an astounding occurrence, and serves as proof that such a symbiotic relationship can spread.
Duma got happy.
My actions may have breached my role as an investigative unit, but I am grateful to all of you.
That's all just common sense for Vergaldians.
Likewise, it seemed only natural for us.
The greatest hope for the future of Scorpium is in finding more who share such a mentality.
And you will strive to foster such thought. Is that right?
Correct.
Perhaps you have already experienced some form of personal evolution yourself, then.
Personal evolution.
Yeah, I don't doubt it, little Duma. You've been through way too much not to be left a little wiser for it. You know, I'd say this whole adventure taught us all a thing or two.
Indeed. Well then, I shall make my way to the bridge.
I'll catch up later. Alright, let me see. Do I got anyone else to talk with?
Where did it go?
Better head over to the bridge if not.
Looks like I lost it again.
So...
There is no going back. I'll likely spend the rest of my days striving for that which I have seen with you all.
I still can't help but feel like the game is just really trying to fake us out.
Duma has changed greatly since we first met. As they themselves said, much of that is thanks to you, Ray.
It's leaning so hard into the, like, hey, you beat the game dialogue here, though, that it's like, it's starting to sway me, and I don't like that.
I must say my farewells to Sir Antonio and Lady Chloe.
No, none of the other people on the ship matter?
Is that everyone then? Wish we didn't have to say goodbye. Better get back to the bridge.
Nope, we're gonna go do one more round, one more sweep through the residential quarters. Just re-talk to everyone.
Right, okay. That's enough lazing around, I guess. Better head back to the bridge.
Do you really think I can be like one of the three wise men? Oh, well, even if you were kidding, I'm happy all the same.
Before all of this, I couldn't stand it unless everything went strictly according to the rules. But now, I don't know. For some reason, I feel comfortable letting things lay as they will.
Alright, what's up with JJ?
With all these events now shared throughout the network, I am certain the entirety of Scorpium is pondering its existence right now.
Alright, let's save. Yeah, the main thing that's just tripping me up, more than the fact that we know there are still Centralists out there, and we've already confirmed that multiple times, is what we saw with Baldur when he was seemingly dying. Something happened. Wouldn't be surprised if we get a yeah.
I don't remember that being there.
Something up?
There are 3 unidentified objects in orbit around Aster 4. They're around 30 meters in diameter. They weren't there before. Establishing visual.
And didn't I say, what if Baldur's back at Aster 4? Didn't I say that earlier?
From the battle between Akizuki and the Scorpium ship?
That is no debris. Detecting autonomous corrections in trajectory.
That is Scorpium.
Hang on now. What are Scorpium doing in this system on a scale like that?
Sure doesn't look like anything good. Doesn't look like they're itching for a fight, but it's probably safer to think they've got eyes on us, too. We got readings on any other Scorpion battleships?
Captain, we've picked up a massive structure on the surface that wasn't there before. Pulling up the feed now.
Sick.
Whoa, 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 wait a minute.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that thing is...
Scorpium.
Is this the island we never went to?
Sheer size of it.
Where is this tower precisely?
This looks like... the ancient coil in Nilbeth?
Oh no.
That cannot be. What of the Trathan settlement there? Can we not see what is underway within?
Sensors are being blocked. Interior scanning of the tower was unsuccessful. This construct, could it be?
I have no idea what's going on. Well, Leticia, looks like it's not time for goodbyes just yet.
It would appear so.
Ray, transmission from the surface.
From that tower?
Lola?
No, this is... It's from the royal capital.
This is Lola paging the Aldous. Do you copy?
Lola!
Welcome home, Princess Leticia. The situation here is critical.
Details now!
Settle down and listen well. We are without many casualties. Osarius, Vale, and Nilbeth are working jointly on this. We're currently assessing the situation. I'd ask that you land at the Osarian Royal Palace. I can brief you on the latest intel once you've arrived.
Very well. We shall be with you shortly. Ray?
Copy. All right, let's do this. Ant?
Yeah, leave the rest here to me. But haul your ass back this way if things go south.
Let us make for Osarius.
Alrighty, let's do it. Just transport room.
What could the Scorpium want with Aster 4? We need to get to Osarius and have Lola fill us in.
I don't think I said it earlier, but I was going to say I do sense that something's going to happen to Aster 4. Similar to Vergold. Vergnis and all that. But that's kind of why I did mention, like, what if Baldor's back here? Because I think he transferred his consciousness or something. And we just died. I mean, that's kind of how teleporters would work.
Lola! You all appear well. What of the Emperor, the Colonel, and Gaston? Well... I see. Let us go meet with His Royal Majesty.
You want to talk? No.
Can I help you?
Apologies.
It is clear as day that you're Scorpium, yes?
Yes, joined them of my own will. It appears that does not sit well with you.
Worry not. Scorpium though he may be, he is unlike those who wish us harm.
If the princess speaks well of you, then so be it. But watch yourself. The more this world becomes assimilated, the more its people are likely to view you as their foe.
Oh.
Roger that. So, you intend to...
What?
Never mind.
I've been wanting to jump on this the whole time, but one time I tried to jump during dialogue and it skipped it. One time. It's traumatized me. I never knew about that one. I know about this one. The more this world becomes assimilated tells me that people are being assimilated, right? What if the king and them have been force assimilated? What if it's, what if that's the thing that's going on right now is the Centralists for some reason are force assimilating here? There could be ties because of Baldur. He could have been like, yo, this is where I'm from, go there. That could have been all he was doing if he didn't transfer his consciousness or something. Very interesting. Let's see what happens.
His Majesty awaits with his council just above.
Leticia, Raymond, it is good to have you back.
It relieves me to see you well, Father. Whatever has happened here in my absence?
These strange beings simply rained down upon us one day. A whole expanse of the Nilbeth continent fell all but instantly.
You mean it
And
fell
what of the
instantly?
Trathen? Have you heard nothing?
Many of your people have fled their homes to seek refuge in Osarius and Vale. Some fled for the Nilbeth capital instead, but all are safe.
Indeed. Then I am relieved.
The invaders have made no further movements since their capture of Nilbeth. Without the slightest inkling of their plan, the Royal and Imperial navies can do naught but sit in wait off the coast.
These invaders are Scorpium.
That much is obvious.
If I am not mistaken, their foremost aim is most certainly the ancient coil. They have raided similar sites in other worlds beyond our own.
But the Centralist faction, which espoused such ways, has been eliminated.
You say that, but look at what's in front of you. This is exactly the kind of thing those bastards would do.
Ray, transmission from Aster 4 surface. It's being relayed through a satellite, but I think it's from that Scorpium construction.
Also the Levitas place. Remember that.
What? There's no way.
Merchant vessel
Yep.
Aldous. Your return has kept us waiting.
That voice.
Baldur! I witnessed you perish!
He endures.
If only it were surprising. His consciousness persists on the network. Are we to understand that the physical form we fought against in Provenient's cavern was merely one of many he had obtained?
It would appear so. In his cybermind integration, he has abandoned his physical form. And his consciousness is now more directly connected to the Scorpium continuum than most of our kind.
Which means what? Are we to suffer him in multifarious forms no matter how oft he is bested?
That is correct.
You jest.
As was the plan, I have taken up the mantle of the Sovereign and will bring the universe together as one new Scorpium.
You planned this from the start?
What? You manipulated us from the start.
The history, the traditions, all of Nilbeth stands as the perfect first subject for my rebirth Scorpion.
None are yours to take.
Hear me, good people of Aster 4. With me as their sovereign, the rebirth Scorpium are here to see all the universe fused as one. The people of this planet will be but the first to join us. Let go of your troubles and your fears, and accept Scorpium. Hark, we offer you naught but enlightenment. The Scorpium are what our people were always meant to be. Leticia Osirius. I trust you hear me. You will continue to resist me. Of that much I am certain. But know that I wish for nothing more than peace and happiness for you all as well.
You lie!
We await you, Princess. Our numbers ever growing.
Ray! I'm detecting lots of Scorpium-looking aircraft taking off from that structure in Nilbeth. They're spreading out over the entire planet.
This isn't good. If they move on the cities, we will not hold out for long.
This will be a far, far cry from our battle with Remington. How are we to wage war against an enemy immune to death itself?
Our only hope is finding a way to curb Boldor's influence.
Elaborate.
The data we require can only be obtained by visiting that tower.
All right then. Nothing ventured, nothing earned, huh? Chloe, what do you think about landing us inside that spire?
The way they're jamming our sensors, a direct landing will be impossible.
We'll have to climb it.
Well, get us as close as you can, and we'll hike the rest.
Fret not. I have faith that we will be fine.
Yes, as you say.
You got it. I mean, we've been riding our luck this far. All right, we get in close, we bust on in, figure out the rest as we go.
So what I was saying before was like, remember that Levitas place. We talked about it already. how it had similar symbology stuff, you know, that we had on Vergnis. And I was thinking maybe that's what they're doing.
Given the urgency of the situation and the necessity for every last helping hand, I've been effectively pardoned. Likewise, my father and Canis were released to offer their services.
We sure letting Lambert out is a good idea?
This is no longer a battle for influence, but a war of attrition against an unyielding foe. A reckless pursuit of self-interests would only end in annihilation. So far as I know, both Duke Lambert and Canis appear to be working for the greater good.
Ray, look after Letty and Albie in my stead.
Yeah. You look after yourself out there, too.
Waste not a second thought on us. We shall hold our own here, so that you may focus on the fight at hand.
You alright back here, Nina? You alright, Albert? Now there's another thing I wanted to say, and that I forgot when they were talking there. Whoa. Let me think. Oh yeah, this feels more final now. I buy this. I didn't buy the other one, but I buy this, so at the end of Star Ocean 2, you got a big tower that you basically have to climb. There's a couple in that game, but the one at the very end of the game. There's like one part at the end of Disc 1 that's similar. It's like a big tower thing you have to climb. And it's, you know, like beefy. It kind of presents itself like it would be an end of a game, but you know there's 2 discs. And you're not on the second one, so unless they pulled a Resident Evil 2 and put both, like, one character on each disc, then, you know there's gonna be more. But, this kind of gives me those vibes. Like, we're at the end here. We're at the end here. We're gonna have a big old dungeon. Star Ocean, The Last Hope, or 4 if you want to be that way. That game has a big old beefy dungeon at the end. I would suspect this might be a big old beefy dungeon. Do you just want us to, like, teleport, or... Yeah, I think you do. We will do that in a few moments. I will speak a little bit first. We might be able to actually take a boat, just run to the Codorinth region and all that. None of these things are going to put up any significant fight. But I was going to mention, I do need to take a short break. And I'm basically going to put, I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'm going to put my other water in the freezer. So it can start, I like how we were that close to a level up. Wow. Yeah, I want to let my next drink start cooling down and freeze a little bit. So I'll do both of those. So then we'll get back, and then 20 minutes or so later, I'll go get the water. Part of me would even consider just kind of stopping today before we do the, this, I mean, assuming it's the last dungeon. Because we got about 2 hours left. I don't know if it's going to take that long. If it's going to be longer, I don't really want to stop in the middle of it per se, right? But I'll be back tomorrow. I think it'd be nice to be able to beat the game. If we are that close, it'd be nice to be able to beat the game today or tomorrow. And then next week, Saturday and then Sunday. So I guess Sunday would actually be the week after next. But you know what I mean. 7/8 days from now, those 2 days, we'll be going into like the bonus dungeons and stuff. I don't know how long those are going to take either. Albert gained a level. It's weird how we're still getting like 4,000 to 5,000 experience here. Like, I know we were fighting things earlier that were giving like 30,000, 40,000, but still, that's not that bad. Aminal hide. What are we at? Coming on to 140, basically. Yoink. Can we get one more level up? Yep. A lot of people are going to be in parity with each other for the most part. So we get a lot of level ups in batches. Alright, we'll see if we can take a boat. And before we go in, like I said, I'm going to take my short break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Also, it's now 12:06 a.m. It's after midnight, I'm tired, I'm going to go to bed. Alrighty there. Sorry, I know that was about 10 minutes there. I had set a timer for my water that I mentioned. And I was looking at something on my phone. I could have been back within like 4 to 5 minutes tops. I was looking at something on my phone and it just kind of melted the time away, and I said, let's just wait for the 10 minutes. I had it as a 20-minute timer. I was like, let's wait for 10 minutes. Unfortunately, no ice in this one. It's about as long as the other one was in the freezer. Oh well. Alright, let's go to the seaport of Kato. At the risk of seeing side quests. That's Midas and yeah.
To think, a common foe has Osirius and Vale now coming together as one.
You're worried about your people.
The Centralists and Bulldor himself serve well enough as proof that peace is not guaranteed by becoming one with the Scorpium.
Through me, this battle will be shared to all across the network. The experience of our endeavors will mean much for each and every Scorpium.
I thought that was Leticia for a moment.
Hey, how's it going? You got some free time on your hands?
Oh, sure.
I do not. You're bored, aren't you?
Is it that obvious? Oddly enough, I've got nothing to do.
What do you usually do when you have free time like today? Or say, on your day off?
Huh. My day off? Well... I just lay around all day.
You just lay around.
Yeah, I mean, it's best to rest your body on your days off, right? And there ain't nothing better for that than a few good naps.
But it's your free time. You should really spend it more productively than that.
Bulldor said something about Nilbeth being perfect for him. Do you think that's because it's like that cave on Vergnis?
You're thinking what I'm thinking. But if it's like in this tower, if it's up above, which it kind of sounded like.
In some twisted way, Bulldor has brought Osirius and Vale together now, albeit as their mutual enemy. We should have known Buldor's plan was always to return here. When he told Gerard he was leaving the Empire in his hands for the time being.
That too. I forgot about that, but I may have commented on that before, but the way he said it was interesting, indeed.
In all honesty, I yet fail to comprehend the Scorpium's true nature. All the more reason I will not embrace such evolution.
Are you headed for the continent of
Yep, let's do it. Let's go.
Remain ever aware. The Nilbeth we once knew is no more.
I understand. Let us be off.
Yeah, that's not the tree that used to be there. I mean, it looks like it's still there, but...
It pains me to witness the rampant devastation. I comrades have brought to these beautiful lands.
They aren't comrades.
Their wrongs are not yours. Allow yourself to find absolution in the aid you provide us now.
But as Scorpium myself, I find I am left seeking to understand the Centralists and what they strive to accomplish.
Would not any of us feel the same? I myself spent many a year away from the Traffin, working in service to Osirius. Oft times I found myself conflicted, unsure if my priorities lay with my people or with the Osirians.
A natural sentiment.
Indeed. I am beginning to find reason in Midas's claims that Scorpium may not differ from the rest of us.
Gotta wait to make sure you don't interrupt more dialogue. And this is who I was coming after. Gotta say hello, pay a little visit to Lava Man. That's literally his name. We whoop his ass now, don't we? He's still worth more than that troll. That ogre or whatever it was that we were grinding at the Vale Empire. Oh, it's just floating. I thought it was attached. Okay. I thought it was attached, like some kind of symbiosis or parasitic life form to the tree. This guy looks goofy. Oh my god. I was stuck on invisible stuff. Nina was floating in the air. You know what I don't think I ever looked at was, did I look at Marielle's, like, X field skill this? And I don't think I ever looked at JJ's. See, there were 6,700, what? Ow.
Do your eyes see the same malevolent spire mine do?
Nope.
Was there not a settlement in the vicinity?
Let us push on southward.
I hope the people of Nilbeth and the Traffin are okay despite this big, creepy tower thing.
All we can do now is hope and pray they are. Let's make our way for the Spire.
Were they always glowing? Was that tree always glowing? I don't remember. Yeah, I thought the tree was larger than it is.
All right.
It's
So
still
we
large.
bust in there, and then we figure out some way to stop Boldor, yeah?
Correct. I wish to investigate to confirm my suspicions.
Let us go then. Little Duma has not once led us astray.
That's okay. So we could go in here.
This was not a demotion. 'Twas a gracious benefaction. I gladly volunteered to fight on the front lines.
Okay. Why'd you mention it then?
All these people in just one city, in one nation, on one single planet. Madness to think you could assimilate everyone on every planet in the entire universe.
In all honesty, I yet...
No new dialogue, I guess. Maybe you.
The Centralists and Boldor himself serve well enough as proof that peace is not guaranteed by becoming one with the Scorpium. What a lonely sight.
Indeed. Never could I have imagined we might face such...
It is of sole consolation that the number of victims was low for such circumstances.
You seem surprisingly calm.
I am pleased you see me as such. There is nothing to gain from losing my composure here. Though inside, I am seething with fury.
Sorry.
It matters not. I will see it through that he pays for his atrocities. I do not care what he may title himself. I will not allow him to defile our sacred land unpunished. I will flood their network with the anguish of my people, the Drathan's fury.
Let this be retribution for such heinous crimes committed upon these sacred grounds.
Yeah. This place means a lot to us too, Malkia. Let's take down this big old bastard once and for all.
By our hands, justice shall reign supreme on behalf of all who live in Nilbeth.
Agreed. We fight now for the many we have come to know and cherish.
All right. Let's do this thing.
We should have known Boldor's plan was...
You know what it is? It's the Black Omen from another game.
Boldor said something.
The Scorpium Spire, that is. What you got?
Brave knights from all over are fighting the good fight here. This is just...
I'll take this over running deliveries any day. I'll take this over running deliveries any day. I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
We've seen that somewhere. Maybe it was another request.
Thanks.
I would consider just using a trainer or a cheat engine table or something to make these things happen. There's so many, and there's so many items that you gotta go through, and there's randomness, and they all cost money to make, and it's like, oh my god, I don't want to. It'd be cool to just, like, have them all done, but I don't know that I care to do them legitimately. Yoink! We up in this piece now. Let's go! Good talk. Now, by the way, when that happened, I just held the same direction. I never tried to correct because I think it's amusing. So I was not necessarily stuck the whole time. I was just like, let's just let this happen for a bit. This does feel much more end-gamey. Hey, I was gonna mention these guys earlier.
Lady Malkia, Princess Leticia, welcome to our new home.
Why the hell are you here?
By the Emperor's command, I come to inquire whether you are here to offer your surrender to the Scorpium Centralists.
You imagine we might? After you have wrought desecration on holy Drathan grounds not once, but twice now?
Oh. Does Lady Malkia speak for all of you, then?
Even JJ.
That's too bad. But the Emperor is a benevolent man. Knowing full well you would refuse, he chooses still to offer you a final chance. For his wish is but to stand guardian over all life in our universe, those who would resist him included. Come, and behold what abject misery awaits those who reject the Scorpium Centralists.
You believe revealing yourself to us this way might convince us of anything?
If you yet refuse to reconsider, you merely reveal who you truly are.
Oh, is he going Super Saiyan?
What is happening?
Got them femto feet.
It would seem to be a compatibility issue with the fused cybernetics. Likely a result of forced modification of what was once a normal configuration.
Be that as it may, we must not allow it to best us. Stand ready.
All right. Earlier, I was going to mention in the encounter with Boldor, and was it Remington? I'm bad with names. The other dude, though. I was actually going to mention Gaston and Volange might show up to save him or help him out or something. The reason I didn't is because I was like, we fought them with Tyrannus, I thought, and I didn't remember them being actually killed or anything. But I was like, it's been a week or whatever. It's been however long now. Actually, it might have been more than. Yeah, that was like 2 weeks ago now, basically. That was when I did the 8-hour session. Then I did 2 4-hour sessions last week. So it's been a little bit, and I was like, I don't want to sound stupid. You know, like if you're watching it on YouTube and it's all back to back to back, it's a lot different than when you're having weeks, like a week between each couple of sessions, you know. And I was like, I don't want to sound stupid if they're dead or something. I just forgot. I'm making a mistake. That's the only reason I didn't mention them. It's another one of those that was on my mind, though. I didn't completely forget about them.
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
Clearly abnormal. Stop this madness and submit to inspection and integration. You risk self-destruction otherwise.
Scorpium, who can't comprehend our vision, dares preach to me! My mind is one with my emperor. Your words mean nothing!
Here we go. Had to let the dialogue do its thing. Nice. Is he gonna blow up? Because they mentioned self-destruction. Oh.
How could this be? Colonel Volange. Lola.
You betrayed the shit out of Lola.
I can't see her. I can't see anything. Lola. Lola, your face is gone to me.
Gaston, speak now what is in your heart.
You were always a good companion to me.
Well played on Leticia's part. Give him a chance.
That's why I wanted you to join the Scorpium.
Surely there was another way. Poor fool.
Yes. Perhaps there was. But it was one that I forgot along the way.
I will go and speak with the Colonel in your stead. For now, sleep well, Gaston.
That will only leave me in more trouble. I'll speak to him myself.
He went all cybermind, right? So does that mean he can still come back like Boldor did?
I don't think so.
He will not. His mind was not yet fully integrated. His fused state overload was likely the culprit. Whether this incomplete cybermind integration was by his own volition remains unknown.
Duma, have you gained any insight to aid our fight against Boldor?
We still lack adequate data to make a judgment. We must continue.
Let us then. This must be brought to an end.
You would leave him here?
I believe his integration to Scorpium to be genuine. This is where he should rest.
You may be right.
Yeah, that was, like I said, well played on Leticia's part. He couldn't tell the difference, right? So, let's just give him a chance to say what he wants to say, rather than kind of breaking that. And then we can, if we want, there's message, you know, we can pass along. There's information. And then it could also provide some useful stuff, right? But, that was interesting, the way he started calling out for Lola. Because they kind of betrayed the shit out of her a little bit. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, deintegrating. Like, how did he go from one body to the other? Kind of interested in that. Are we gonna have Volange now?
Climb our way up this tower, aren't we?
It would seem so. Let us begin.
Please don't be as weird as the one in Star Ocean 2. There's all these weird floors and stuff. Like, when you take the elevator to a floor, it tells you what floor you're on. But then there's, like, specific routes that just get you items. And you gotta backtrack a bunch.
Target sighted.
This is reminding me of, the Covenant, or no, not Covenant, but it's like the Grave Mine thing or something from Halo.
This seems to be a dead end. Trace our steps. I must confess, this
Sweet!
It's kind of Covenant feeling as well, I guess.
No threats detected.
How far up do we gotta climb?
Judging by the outside, we're going to be at this a while.
We are left no choice but to press ever onward and upward.
Raymond gained a level. An eliminator will eliminate you. What did we need that one time? Was it capacitors or was it something else that we needed? I think it was last session and I had to grind for a hot minute. Are we... Oh. The game wants us to go that way, but we'll go this way. Maybe this takes us to that other spot on the map. What I hate... Okay, let's see what happens before I... What I hate is sometimes... Yeah, this is that spot on the map I was referring to.
This area would appear safe.
Never thought we'd find a place like this.
What I hate on this game, though, is there have been a lot of cases where I try to take an optional route. It looks like a dead end or something. We just saw it in that last dungeon. And then it turns out, oh, the floor crumbled, and that's actually the correct route. And then it updates your waypoint to be like, now go the correct way. It's like, stop. Is this an inn? Transport orb. Oh, so we're probably gonna need it. Actually... this just takes us back, right? What was the point of that?
Target sighted.
Barriers. The barriers blocking the transporter can be eliminated by destroying the generators. Sometimes the generators are located far off in the distance. I was gonna say, if they do it right, the first one will be easy to find. Do it with the Genshin Impact logic, where puzzles start out really easy and then they keep adding more mechanics as you go. First puzzle's like baby. Easy. Baby mode. Oh, ich bin so müde.
Target sighted.
Think we've made it halfway
Damn it.
up yet?
Or as I hit the button to open the
I
map.
wonder the same. With my sensors cut off, I can't calculate our altitude in here.
Just gotta keep going up till there's no more up to go. Looks like a dead end.
We should probably try and find another way.
Had some mighty sneezes there. More experience. Add like 2 zeros on all of those.
Target sighted.
So we need an orb. We'll have to come back here.
Target sighted. Target sighted. Target sighted. Enemy destroyed.
Strength lay dormant within me.
Let me get that orb, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my goodness. They going ham. They hurt. Yeah, about 1,000. It's not too bad.
Destroyed. Another dead.
Wait a minute. Oh, this is over here.
Target sighted.
yourselves for battle.
Roger that.
Surprised that worked, but we have a bonus on our surprise attack stuff. Get that ray level up. It's the one I want. Well, that's not very good.
This area appears removed from commotion. We might find rest here.
So this is another example of like started out really easy. Last time we just get the orb and then immediately place it. Now we have to take it back. If you're gonna make hand-designed puzzles, I think that's a good way to do it. But it only works in... well, no. Yeah, no, I still kind of agree. It almost only works in linear games. Open world games, it can work, but you have to understand how the player gets funneled. Because it works in Genshin, but the thing that made me hesitate was in Genshin, many of those puzzles are actually done with, just get near it now. Many of those puzzles are actually done in domains which are linear. Are you still invalid? I mean, we could go use a rune metal, but it's not worth it. 3.5, I love it.
Further this way.
So be it. Let us return whence we came.
Target sighted.
Sweet!
What is that? Thought it was armor. Albert can use it. It's better for him. Alright, next. Where are we going now? I should have read that armor. Should have read about it. Chainmail of a great hero made by a ghostly blacksmith possesses the properties of a mighty flame. Cool.
Target sighted.
At some point I would like to turn Leticia's deal off, but it gives us so much experience.
Sure is oddly quiet here.
We should take the rest we are given chance for.
Lois is 94. I have to imagine that's still a bit over leveled. Actually, no, it has to be, right? Hey, there we are. Now this one's on the 26th of November, so we finally moved up a day. Last week, when I was doing these last sessions or whatever, I know it was also 11/20 was the date. Damn it, what was I saying? I interrupted myself or something. Oh well. Oh, level ups? Yeah, we did level up a bit. Oh shit. This looks sick. We did level up a bit last time. Fighting the things in the Denmore Delve is it called, right? The cave. And that got JJ a bunch of extra experience. This is cool. Is Valange here?
Welcome to your new sovereign's castle. Marvelous, is it not, children of the stars?
Or did he actually die?
Such a pity, young Gaston. So earnestly devoted to me. He offered himself up, certain his cyber mind would help center the network around its new sovereign. Alas, you have been witness to the truth.
How dare you?
His life and its conclusion are now shared upon the network. Trivial though it may be, it stands to help bring forth a new era for Scorpium, a cause for celebration.
Observing Boldor has provided insight into the problems with Scorpium evolution and integration.
Share with me your insights then. Join me. Let us foster our coming evolution together. My dear unique Duma, why do you insist on interfering with those who are willing to support my ascension?
Boldor, or Sovereign, as you call yourself now. After careful observation, we conclude your actions are unconnected to Scorpium evolution and are mere acts of conquest.
Such a biased conclusion, one that has kept all Scorpium from greatness for far too long. We must now be more proactive in our push towards evolution. Come, children of the stars. Join our Scorpium network and let us bring prosperity to the universe.
I refuse.
Ever so stubborn. But the network is rich with records of those even more resistant than yourself, all of whom chose to integrate in the end. Is that not so?
You shitting me? Him too?
His mind has not yet been fully integrated. However, his fusion runs deep into his body.
Valange! Lola awaits your return as we speak. You need not continue this.
Your words are wasted. Here stands a man integrated twice-fold, fully conformed to our cause. He has chosen to aid me in our quest for a new future for Scorpium. Now, Valange, give our guests some convincing.
Nice look. What exactly is your deal in all this?
I ventured beyond the point of no return. Nothing more. Gaston is gone. And he was not alone. the people of my homeworld. Both those who integrated with Scorpium and those who refused. The people of Aster. Many have perished, and yet here I stand. I, who wish to see the planet Veer free from the clutches of Scorpium. Under the Emperor, under our sovereign, I will one day make it so. I can work through their own network and see Veer liberated from Scorpium. Were I to stray from this path here and now, then all who have died, all their sacrifices will have been for nothing.
If you are now one with the network, then reach out and lend your ear to your fellow brethren. Don't narrow your thinking. If you don't want their lives to be in vain, then you must continue to live. Why don't you understand? Should you die here today, it will bring about no change. Not to Scorpium, and not to Veer.
Valange!
The path I take is mine, and mine alone. This is my choice to make. Tell her that for me. Tell Lola. Now draw your weapons, and spare me your words.
Hang back, I got this.
What y'all's deal with Lola? I mean, you're all Virians. Y'all trying to both bang her? Like, why do you have to tell Lola, like... I don't mean this in, like, an offensive way to her, but I mean, what's so special about her that she needs to be told these things, right? Maybe it's just a way to say, hey, this is why I did what I did. Okay. And yeah, I was obviously curious about him, like, what's his deal? Where's he at? Why is he not here? It's interesting because Boldor said something about him resisting. It implied that he was talking about Valange, right? There are people who've resisted more than we have. Isn't that right, Valange? Now, is he just saying Valange can see into the network and knows that? Or I think he was talking about Valange. And maybe there were some ways that Valange did not want to do it. And maybe I missed that in the dialogue there, but it didn't sound like it to me. It sounded like he was pretty on board with things. Alright, let's hear the dialogue.
I'll show you what it means to stand by your beliefs. Bleed! This path is our one and only hope.
He's a big old beefy boy.
Positional tactics to effect 1. Energy levels low.
Scorpium are Nigel's equals. Why then do you bend to the will of Boldor?
Because his will is the righteous way of Scorpium.
You haven't finished your Cybermon integration. You die here, it's over, man.
If I am to meet my end, my comfort.
Positional tactics ineffective.
There we go. Scorpium chips. He did the same de-integration thing too. How does that work? His body was inside of that the whole time?
Why? What consolation might I offer Lola?
This was of his own accord.
What?
He wished for his home planet of Veer to be freed from Scorpium influence. But when it became clear the masses had chosen integration, he and the others were forced to search for other means.
That's why they fled, I forgot.
This led them to join the centralist cause. Their aim was to promote an evolution of Scorpium kind, which called for a secession from Veer.
Evolution through secession. Inconceivable.
Yes, impossible even. But still they placed their hopes in such a plan, clinging to the improbable, empowering themselves through integration with their foes. This, in and of itself, should be sufficient evidence that Scorpium is the future.
Damn it, Duma. Come on already, get it together. You still trying to figure out how to deal with this guy?
Initiate combat with his current form. Final verifications will follow.
Ah, great. Not sure why I ever expected a different answer.
Just beat his ass.
You choose resistance? So be it. Such will only prove to bolster the future of Scorpium.
Incoming attack. Initiate emergency measures.
Thanks, Duma.
Don't get cocky.
Great lengths to assimilate this planet. Assimilate Nilbeth.
He's weak.
Oh, but it is not
Move another form.
Osirius and Vale will come next.
Will your want of Osirius never cease?
You understand nothing. Such trifling matters concern me not. This world only happens to be the first step in a grand new journey for all life in this universe. Why must you fail to see how I stand here to lead all life to salvation?
The Virians, the Vale Empire, and you, Boldor. Seeing the shit you've caused is more than enough to make even a guy like me start to see why the Fed's UP3 is so important.
You are Vergnis, despite your history with the Federation.
Oh, we're far from friends, big guy. But this is a completely different matter.
And then he dies.
Nothing can stop me now.
Well, we got to hear the dialogue.
What incredible strength! It is a shame to see it wasted. Why must it be you powerful few who refuse so unmovingly to join us?
Hey, we aren't finished here.
This has been quite an informative encounter. Though I do hope you come to me with a more favorable answer when next we meet.
He's doing the same thing. We didn't get the blue light that time, though.
Duma, I thought you were working out a plan. What the hell are we supposed to do?
Elena, I request you scan for any remaining traces of life in Boldor.
No biosigns. The body appears vacant of his consciousness.
He has completed his return to his digital form. You will require my assistance for what follows. Once you are ready, gather together. We have reached a conclusion. To apprehend a Cybermine integrated entity, we must confront them as a like format.
Buddy, your final answer is to
VR
force us
time.
to integrate?
You are correct, in part. Only in a quasi-integrated state.
Quasi...
Recall the training facilities on Parapium. As then, you will be virtually shifted into the same realm of existence. Once you enter the network, you will be able to track down the being once known as Boldor and sever him at the source.
Get your Valve Index and your Oculus Rift
Did
ready.
Gaston not fail to accomplish just that? What you ask is beyond most all of us.
Thus, virtually. Unlike Boldor, we will not separate the death of the body from that of the mind. This will allow us to infiltrate the network. However, should either mind or body perish, there is no return.
Is this quasi-cybermind integration something I too am capable of?
By my calculations, yes.
Where? How?
Here and now. The Spire itself has functionality similar to an integration plant. Likely in an effort to simultaneously assimilate a greater number of this planet's populace.
Okay, so our consciousness is going to be pulled out of us and uploaded onto the Scorpium network? And what the heck happens to our bodies in the meantime?
They will remain here, defenseless, limp, and unconscious.
You want us to lose consciousness here?
We are in enemy territory. Who among us would dare leave themselves defenseless in such conditions?
Princess Leticia, are you safe?
Hello.
Lola? Colonel, he's still... Your Highness, thank you for helping Gaston and the Colonel. I was helpless to save them.
But you did.
No, you have. Gaston may be lost to us, but the Colonel, he still lives.
Huh, really?
All this is our own doing. It was we who brought the Scorpium here, and we who left the Emperor a twisted man. Allow me to atone for our misdeeds, here and now. You will be pursuing the Emperor. I will stand watch here as you enter the network. We are in your hands. Little Duma?
Gather together. Commencing digitalization for Scorpium network traversal.
I want to talk about JJ, if I remember.
Cybermind integration. Is this what everyone sees when they fuse with Scorpium? Huh. So, this is what sharing knowledge is like. Each of these streams are Scorpium's. Ours. Bulldoors.
Damn it! No! It's pulling me in! I can't fight it! No, wait! Stop! Damn it! I'm getting pulled into Bulldoor's stream!
What are
My
you
eyes.
doing, Ray?
Elena!
Ray, come this way. I have located a stable area with less severe current.
All right.
Do not let go of my hand, okay?
A deep bond, Raymond and Elena.
This appears to be the most grounded location shared between us. Were I to come here alone, it would not be as stable.
I have
This is
questions.
Vergnis, isn't it? We're in front of the office.
Standing here now stirs up memories, does it not? Of your childhood days when you were much younger. You came all the way to the office alone, so you could give your dad a birthday gift. But when you soon realized you did not know how to enter the building, you started crying. Right here.
Oh, yeah. Damn, I remember that.
When I came out and you saw me, you started crying even harder. Perhaps in relief. You have grown so much, Ray.
Only in appearance.
Oh?
Every time I ended up in a bad spot because I rushed into something without thinking, you were always there. When things went wrong, I knew I was fine as long as you were there beside me. The reason I seem so grown up is thanks to you. Deep down, though, I'm still that same snot-nosed crybaby that was standing there.
I find that thought both regretful and reassuring. I would certainly cry if you were to say you had outgrown your need for me.
I honestly can't imagine my life without you, Elena. Sorry. Was that weird?
No, not at all. I cannot fathom someone speaking kinder words to me.
Are you okay, Elena? You're acting a little different than normal.
You may be right, or perhaps entirely wrong. How exactly would you describe the normal me, Ray?
Well,
You gonna make me do it?
I'm not sure.
Well, let's make sure we survive this, so I may explore the answer.
Ooh.
But Ray, know that just as you find need of me, I too am in need of you.
Yeah. And you know what? We're gonna be just fine, you and I.
Yes.
I have so many questions and things I want to say, but we gotta let this get to a point where I can pause and talk. I think I know what that was.
My word.
Welcome to the Scorpium Network. We have entered a projection of Boldor's deep psyche.
Virtual forms. Huh. Hey, is the form I'm seeing of you real?
I, too, exist merely as data on the Scorpium Network.
It feels revealing to have them looking directly at the constructs of our consciousness. Does it not?
Your consciousness is revealing? I don't get it.
Ray, please do not stare at me so directly.
Yeah, right, yeah. Sorry. I just never heard you say something like that before, you know? Couldn't help it.
If this is all a projection of Boldor's psyche, that means we're essentially inside his mind?
Uncertain, but such an understanding may prove adequate.
And should he be defeated within this space, all shall be at an end?
That is correct. You should remain cautious, however, inside his own mind.
He is not liable to place himself at a disadvantage.
Correct.
Well, we came this far. Can't turn back now.
And as always, we will be fine.
It seems Boldor is more intricately entwined with the Scorpium network than I hypothesized.
And this disadvantages our efforts.
It will leave him with more power and influence over the other Scorpion, and will make isolating him from the network difficult.
How is it that he came to be so strongly bound?
A connection this strong reflects both his strength of will pre-integration and his tenaciousness thereafter.
Ah, strength of will, huh?
Oh, we got... That's... I was looking at the wrong Duma. That's a blue one, right. I thought it was just the lighting. That's a shop. I didn't even notice. I've just been listening and kind of passively watching. Okay, JJ first. I am still under the impression that he was optional, and what's interesting to note is that he hasn't said a lot in movies. You know, situations where there could be a lot of dialogue, he's been pretty quiet, which goes in line with him being an optional character. And he also came in pretty late into the game, which also goes in line with him being optional, because that's less permutations that they have to work out. Fewer cases of like, well, if we make this optional character an hour into the game, then we have to deal with every single movie and stuff, you know, whether or not he's there, you know, give him possible dialogue and everything. So that was all I was going to say about JJ. So it's pretty cool. I think he is optional. When I said 8 earlier, that's been a few minutes, but we saw that overhead view of the area we were at, and there were 8 circles. I kind of thought we all were gonna have to stand on one of those or something. And I was like, but we have 9 party members because of JJ, so that also had me thinking about JJ. A scene with Elena is more pressing and more interesting. Basically, I am under the suspicion and the current assumption that that was a special scene based on who you got your relationship values with up the most. Now, when I say relationship, I don't mean like romantic relationship per se. It could have been Albert, although, I mean, if you're trying to bang Albert, I guess you're trying to bang Albert. It could have been like anybody, right? It could have been Midas, Nina, whoever. I don't think that was I mean, it was a private action. I don't think that was specifically scripted to be that thing with Elena. I made a lot of choices, simping for Elena and stuff, that I think probably pushed me more in that direction. So, that kind of makes sense, that we would have got that as an option. And honestly, it was a pretty wholesome scene. I can't really say too much. I mean, I found it pretty wholesome and nice, and you know, dare I say, potential actual romance between the two in a weird way. I mean, I guess there could be. I don't know. I don't know what would happen in that case. A couple dude and an android trying to get it on or something, you know. So you want me to go to that one?
Will take us where we need be.
That one.
We have no choice but to go by our instincts. The natural laws of the outside world do not seem to apply here.
Warp gate. Using a warp gate, you can teleport to another area by meeting the specific conditions for each respective area. You can reach your goal. After you beat an area, that may unlock a new area. So is this blocked?
Data interference detected. Data diversion identified.
Why did everyone leave?
What the hell is this place?
This is a final dungeon if I've seen one in a minute.
Enemies up ahead.
No! Oh, wait. Another Zone of the Enders, ass fool. Damn it. Build up more. Okay, where are we? We're way over here. Can't go through there. So why did none of my party come with me? That part worries me. I don't really want to do a bunch of long fights without my party like that. What was that? Area. Oh! Hey! I know you.
Raymond, would you mind telling me where it was you have been?
Oh, this is gonna suck. Now I gotta put the whole thing back together. And you know me, I'm gonna order it. I'm gonna order the party. So we're just gonna ignore the part about how did we obtain items in here that apply to the real world, right? Let's just ignore that. We'll run around here a little bit, check some of this out, and then we'll probably wrap. I might wrap a little early because this is probably gonna be a big beefy boy. This isn't going to be a 5-minute thing, and I doubt I will finish today. Is this where we came in? Because it certainly feels like it. I went over here, and this thing teleported me away. We'll wait. I don't know who's using that, but we'll wait. I should look at the map and I would have known that it's not breakable. Yeah, this to me is pretty much says it's going to be the last dungeon. So I think the idea tomorrow will be beating the game. We still can't go through there. Why not? And then, you know, of course, once you beat the game, I don't want to spoil it. Meaning I don't want to be spoiled, rather. But I have to assume there's a bonus dungeon. Just because it's been in, like, every Star Ocean game. Wait, you know what we could try? We could walk past this chest. Is there anything back here? No. Let's go back to this entrance spot here.
Where is everyone? Did they get scattered up ahead?
We'll check one more area out. But we can't go here, I guess. So we went in that one. What if we go in this one now? It's the same place. Isn't it? It looked the same, but not so much anymore. No, it is a bit different. Meteorite, huh? This is a farming spot.
Live to fight another day.
What was that about? Why do we do that? So we could warp out of there. Yeah, this place is very confusing. Not a fan of that. I like the style and everything, I guess, but... Oh, you son of a fucking dickhole. Fart in a ball sack. Oh my god, I hate it so much. Stop teleporting me around.
Enemies, dead ahead. Get the Sweet.
This is where we just fought the fell poles. Do we walk through this now? Was it just the floor? I don't even know. Builder emblem. We need some of those for that one shop. This is where we just were when we got teleported a minute ago. I'll go this way.
I'd say we've seen just about everything. Better head back to that new spot that just opened up.
What new spot? How do you know one opened up, bro?
Back where we started again? Ought to try a different way this time.
Alright, we're gonna save here. And we'll stop about a half hour early. And we'll pick this up tomorrow, and with the intention of beating the game, unless they throw a curveball after me. So, thank you to anyone who shut up, whether you're lurking, chatting, masturbating, whatever you like to do while you watch the stream. I appreciate it. If you like Star Ocean, if you like Dwarf Fortress, Caves of Cud, if you like programming, I'm doing all those on my streams right now. I play all kinds of games, RPGs, some more action-y games, roguelikes. All kinds of different stuff. Puzzle games from time to time. So if you like all that stuff, hit that follow button. You can see more. You can also go over to YouTube. The link is in the chat. The link is also like attached to my channel here. And there you could do some fun stuff. Or if you're, watching this in the future on YouTube, congrats on being in the future. You can do all the fun YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, comment, notification bell. You know how it works. I do read my comments and I try to respond to them. So that's all good. And you can also follow me on Twitter if you have problems with Twitch notifications, like some people have said. You can follow me on Twitter. I do tweet every time I go live. I think I did today. I set my tweet up. I might have forgot to hit the button. Sometimes I do, but very rarely. So I pretty much tweet every time I go live. I need to set that up where when I go live it does the tweet as a multi-action, so I don't have to do two separate things. But then there are problems with that as well. Alrighty though, enough of me rambling. So we'll be back, like I said, tomorrow. Let me just save again. I think I just saved. Yeah, 1:28 p.m. That's perfect. 3.5 hours basically on the dot now. Good progress today. Didn't really do much side content at all, which is fine. It was almost entirely dedicated to story progress, which is cool. And again, I felt like we're really going into the end game here. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then we'll check out the Cave of Trials and stuff. And probably going to be Gabriel Celeste and all that fun stuff that's in like every Star Ocean game. And yeah. And then tonight I'll do some Caves of Cud. Now I'm going to go do something controversial. I'm going to go break my ketosis with some special food, some tacos and stuff. But I've been in ketosis for a little bit and it's working out all right. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself and then kind of go back into ketosis from that. So I am out of here. So until next time, have a good day, have a good night, whatever it is, wherever you're at, take it easy. I will see you next time, Tusk. We'll beat the game.
何